Canon EOS has a history as a leading brand of DSLR cameras. To redefine the way people interact with the brand, we saw an opportunity to not just focus on the technology of the camera, but on the creativity of photography as an art form. We began with the simple insight that great creative leaps in history haven't just come from individuals, but have come from collaborations, where people can connect and share ideas. But photography, on the other hand, is something which people traditionally create on their own. And so we built a new space for photographers as a crossroads for collaboration, the World of EOS. A multi-channel platform which houses a series of community projects to set the stage for photographers to collaborate and turn their creativity into something bigger than the sum of its parts. We began with 3 simple principles of photography. The first step was to redefine how photographers are inspired by creating new ways for them to inspire each other. We created a webisode series called Seconds With, exploring the idea that while pro photographers spend decades behind the lens, the shots they value most add up to just fractions of a second. This content became a new channel for pros to share their experiences and pass on their passion for photography. To further expand photographers' creative ability, we created tutorials which give personal insights into the craft of photography through an ongoing collaboration with the growing community. We knew that more advanced photographers want to challenge their creativity, so we created a tough space called One Wall, where a pro photographer sets a creative brief and judges the work entered. This gives amateurs a new channel of conversation with professionals as a way to push their creativity. As an easier challenge for beginners, we created photo chains, which are growing chains of photos where each shot inspires the next. Photographers can inspire each other by creating new links in the chains as a social way to get involved in more creative photography. Instead of exhibiting on their own, we redefined new ways for photographers to exhibit together in a community, like Photo 5, which begins with a cardboard box filled with 5 simple items. Photographers are invited to shoot each item in their own interpretation, with their collaborative effort forming the content of a real exhibition. We also took exhibiting work into the digital space by launching the People's Gallery, where photographers can create their own online exhibitions and invite people to their shows as a way of showcasing their work to inspire others. Each project acts as a different entry point to the community, involving photographers of all levels with a new purpose of creative collaboration. As each person joins, they become not just a collaborator, but an advocate for the brand, constantly motivating new photographers to add their creativity. The real success of the platform is being defined by the community. With over 50,000 collaborating members in just 12 months, the World of EOS is one of the fastest spreading communities of photography. It is growing organically as an incubator for ideas, where people's creativity can come together and become bigger than the sum of its parts. Canon EOS has risen to a record 67% market share since launch, with brand awareness up from 26% to 40%. The platform has redefined how photographers interact by not just focusing on the technology of the camera, but on the creativity of photography as an art form, proving that the greatest form of inspiration is collaboration.